Over the past 3 weeks, we've covered 3 meetings about problems at Trumbull County's Mosquito Lake.
And number one on nearly everyone's problems list was the excessive vegetation growing from the lake's floor. So this afternoon, I investigated the vegetation problem myself and found out it's there. This is a good view of the excessive vegetation looking north from the Route 88 causeway across Mosquito Lake, where lily pads line the shore as far as the eye can see. Looking south, you can see tops of plants and 8 to 14 feet of water protruding from the surface.
You can see where the water's not moving. That's all where the plants are all the way up to the surface.
Denny Malloy is a wildlife biologist and an organizer of the Mosquito Lake Association.
And if you try to get a boat through there, you're going to tear up your propeller, you're going to tear up your motor. Jet skiers, water skiers can break an ankle.
But the vegetation is good for fishing. In fact, we saw one man in a boat right up against the vegetation catching fish.
But the guys who know how to fish the weeds in the shallow water, that's where the walleye and the crappie are.
Joe Sofchek has run the Mosquito Lake Marina for 21 years. Today he was in the process of closing for the season. And though some fishermen may like the conditions, Sofchek hears a lot about what he calls the weeds.
That's the biggest complaint I hear is the weeds. And it's not so much the boat fishermen, it's the shore fishermen too, because there's not a lot of places for them to fish because of the growth.
One solution is to cut the vegetation, but Malloy says that will only make it grow back faster.
All you're doing is spreading those seed heads, so it'll be worse for the lake if we start to mow this stuff.
There is, however, one way to control the vegetation, but at Mosquito Lake, it's not possible.
There's different chemical things that would work, but being that this is drinking water for tens of thousands of citizens, they really don't want to mess with that.
Now, Mosquito Lake is operated by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, which is in the process of updating the lake's master plan. The scoping phase of it will end on November 13th, after which the work will begin on an updated plan and an environmental assessment. So we could know soon if and maybe how the vegetation issue will be dealt with.